If you want to see how I made this luxurious DIY flower wall, keep on watching. Yes, let's get into this DIY flower wall, okay, honey? First things first, you have to go get your flowers from the Dollar Tree. I got all of my flowers, well, majority of my flowers from the Dollar Tree. I wanted whites, I wanted pinks, and I wanted peaches, things that were neutral. What you're looking at here is me taking my bigger flowers and I'm strategically putting them on the half of my board, because some people do the whole thing at one time. I actually ran out of fabric, so I had to do half and half. But like I said, just strategically plan out how you want your flowers after you pick them out. Now, this part here, I'm showing you my leaves and my extra flowers. In addition to, I've already completed half of this board because like I said, I ran out. So this is me zooming in on all the flowers that I use so that you can see the variety, the colors that I use. I use pinks, I use peaches, I use whites, I use yellow, and of course I have one of my brand colors, which is burgundy. It was really, really important to me to make sure that I have my brand color. So this is a side-by-side comparison so you can see exactly what I have to do on this board. And this is just me showing you the flowers, the extra ones I bought, the leaves, and my piles. And oh, this is the fabric. I will put this in the description box, but this is the fabric. And it was absolutely packed this day. I had so many people in front of me. I was number 95. All right, so you got to get your pile of flowers together. I put all these in one pile here because it's obviously is where I'm sitting. These, I think 6, 2, 3, 5 actually are already glued down. The easiest way to do this is know obviously what are your accent colors, which I have here. And like I said before, my brand color is burgundy. So that's why I strategically placed the burgundy flowers. And the funny thing about this is these big not perennials, are they called perennials? I don't even remember what they're called. I'll put it in the video somewhere of what they're called. I could not find these after I originally bought them at any Dollar Tree location. Like, excuse my feet, y'all. Could not find them. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna run out of them. I'm gonna have to order some more. Actually, the craziest thing about it, as you guys saw over there, my other wall, half of the wall is done. And I do all of this by how I see it in my head. So this turned out exactly how I saw it, give or take, with the pop of yellow. I didn't know if I wanted the yellow in there, but I actually like it now that I did it. So when it came to this wall, I'm like, okay, I need to be very strategic on how I place these flowers because I don't have many of the big ones left. And actually I ended up, these are all the big ones I had left. And they fit perfectly on this board. I didn't count the flowers. I just literally did it by eye. Like I just, I saw it when I bought them originally. I bought them all up at one time. So I was so grateful for that. But I will put a link to, like I said, all the flowers, or tell you guys where I got all the flowers from. And then if you're looking for these specifically, you know me, I'm very thorough with when I give you guys everything. So I will definitely give you the link so that you can purchase these directly if these are the colors you're looking for. So after I glue some on here, the smaller ones around the bigger ones, and kind of fill in a section, I'll be back. Now what I'm showing you here is when you guys get these flowers from the Dollar Tree, they're going to come with stems that are connected. What you want to do is kind of cut that as low as it possibly can go, put your hot glue on the back of the flower. And if you want your flower to lay completely flat, make sure to put some glue around the leaves of the flower, and it's actually on the actual flower as well, and then press it down so that it's flat. I did this kind of with the first board, but I also did it more when I did the second half of the board. Now, even with your more expensive flowers, just repeat the same process. Cut off the stem as much as you can, as close to the bottom so that it's flat. Take your hot glue gun, putting on the back of the flower. It doesn't require a bunch of glue. I know it looks like I'm putting a lot, but it's not really a lot. You stick it down there and you hold it down until it kind of stays. Kind of repeat the same process until all of your bigger flowers, if you're using bigger flowers, are glued down. And the reason I'm doing it this way, it looks weird, I'm cutting the stems things into a bag so I don't have all that crap all over my floor, because I already have to vacuum upstairs and I don't want a bunch of these little plastic pieces to get in my vacuum. But just kind of watch, I'm doing the same thing. Now, I will say these flowers in specific, these burgundy ones, I did not get from the Dollar Tree. I got these from Hobby Lobby. And what I'm showing you is that they have a metal piece in them because they're more expensive flowers. People are going to tell you, oh, you can't use those because they have the piece. That's absolutely incorrect. You can still use it. What you're going to have to do is kind of bend it down so that way it's also flat. And that's what I'm doing with my scissors, is pressing it downward. So that way it's flat. I'm getting ready to put the glue on it the same way. Use your scissors, do not use your hands so that you don't hurt yourself, because it was kind of sharp. And then just put the glue on the back, stick it down like you normally would. And that's what I'm getting ready to show you. This is what I completed in the last few hours. And then this is what I have left, which is literally like half. But I did glue all these flowers down that you see here to make sure that they're evenly dispersed, my color is visible, and all of that. So if I don't finish it tonight, I'll start again in the next morning. So yeah, this is where we're at here. This is what I have left. So see y'all back. Hey guys, we're done. I went ahead and filled all this in, and this is going to be my bottom portion. And I really was filling this one, so this is going to be the top portion. So as you can see, I left enough space at the top of there, excuse my feet, so that I can match it with the bottom of this. See how I did that? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit probably that one on top of this and see how it looks. And if I don't like how it looks, then I'll put the other part of it on top. And then all you got to do is glue it down and then fill in where the green is, and then I'll be done. So I will actually come to you when this is completely done, but I wanted to show you that you can do these separately if you don't have all your material. One is not as overwhelming, and it kind of lets you know where you're at. So I'll show you when I'm done. And this is the end result. This is the full wall that you see here with all the colors. There's no gaps, there's no spacing, or I didn't run out of colors. I made sure this was done and done well. You see my brand color, which is the burgundy. You see how full it is. You see the pops of yellow. You see the white. You see the peach. You see everything. I made sure I did this to the best of my abilities, because you never know, somebody might want to rent it or something. But you're definitely going to see it on my Instagram. You're definitely going to see it in future videos. What you're looking at is at the very bottom. It's still full. I loved it. One of my favorite DIY projects. But as always, you guys, you know, all information is going to be in the description. If you have any questions, drop them below. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.